At shooting guard, Christian Braun. At the other forward position, Aaron Gordon. At the other guard position, Jamal Murray. At center, Jokić. Now introducing this number for your Oklahoma City Thunder. At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5. At the center position, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. Starting at power forward, 17 inches, number 7, Chad. The other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Jokić, Alexander.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. And on tap tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder here at their home, Paycom Center. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Gordon outside. Porter from outside. Dort grabs the miss. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. Pass to Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries his first look.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this position in, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Gordon outside. Porter a screen. Gordon outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, BA, you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work. Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Hartenstein, off target from outside. Pass to Murray. Here's Brown. Dort defending. Porter with a screen on Dort. Outside Porter. Here's Jokić. And the dunk by Jokić.
Jokić able to play through contact and seems unstoppable when he's that close to the hole.
Porter against Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And down it goes. 2 points.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daignault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver getting their last shot to go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And he drops it first.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Westbrook comes in for Brown. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, BA. I mean, with Jokić in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Now a timeout called by Denver. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 20 left now in the first quarter. Murray scanning the floor. Gordon with a screen on Caruso. Here's Jokić. Some solid defense from Williams.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Williams against Westbrook. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Williams with the screen. Here's Caruso. No good. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Westbrook. Back to Murray. The 3 ball. Offensive board. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Denver leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the... And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Wallace, left side. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes a legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Kept alive. Porter gets the bucket.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when you've got Porter's length, this is what you can do. It makes it easy to get to the rim for the throwdown.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And he knocks down the first one. Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokić. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they could win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, you get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. From about 16, and another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Westbrook. On the wing, Murray. Dort defending. Murray against Dort. Spins. Fades and shoots. Murray, no good.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Takes a 13-footer, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. The Nuggets trail. Westbrook outside. Murray, a screen on Dort. On the wing, Porter. Jokić against Hartenstein. Jokić, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 1:10 left to play in the second quarter. Caruso outside. Pass to Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander connects from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 now.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Back to Murray. Porter from outside. And another miss by Denver.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Caruso. Now Williams. 27 seconds left in the second. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Denver. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Westbrook. Back to Porter to win the drought. Can't hit that one. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And thank you for joining us. 2 quarters.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series? Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. There's the drive. Good work defensively by Gordon. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Now Holmgren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Gordon outside. Back to Murray. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Over Gordon. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And here's Jokić. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Now a timeout called by Denver. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokić already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Williams from long range. He buries it from 3. Williams has got 5.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Gordon with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jokić. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Gordon outside. Now Hartenstein. Gordon outside. Here's Williams. Clock at 6. Hartenstein a screen. Williams misses. Nuggets trail by 9. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Jokić. Jokić using his strength inside.
This is exactly how you should use Jokić in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Holmgren, and it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Denver with a change here too. Westbrook's checked in. .107 left in the third. Now Caruso. No made baskets yet. Here's Williams. The kick out to Williams. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Gordon outside. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jokić with a screen on Williams. Gordon against Williams. The shot. Gordon can't hit. Thunder leading by 10. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got 10.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Outside Murray. Down low. And stolen by Williams. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. More 2K action in just a moment.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened. Lays it up and banks it in.
Such a creative player. Westbrook doesn't mind getting a little fancy with it and trying to carve out some room for himself there.
Alexander feeling it out a bit. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Caruso.
For your Oklahoma City, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 13. He's good with a little jumper in close.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. With the 10-footer. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
The Nuggets want a timeout. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Jokić. And Jokić shrugging off the contact on the make.
Tell you what, with Jokić, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
At the line for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokić. At the line for one.
The free throw drops for Jokić.
You know, what makes Jokić truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
Deflected. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Pulls it in from the elbow. Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by Denver. Jokić has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Murray. Now here's Gordon. Here's Brown. Porter with pass to Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. Look at Jokić working inside.
Jokić being a problem for the defense. Strong even against physical contact.
Williams against Porter. Williams in the post. Here's Brown. Dort defending. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. That one's off. Still out of sync. Nuggets trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. They come up empty, and it's over.
Here's Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. For Denver, they've got 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. And here's Gordon from the arc. And falls! What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Fantastic execution in a tight spot. Gordon capitalizing in the big moment for his team.
No fear in the eyes of Jokić Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Murray inside. Jokić Alexander defending. Rejected by Holmgren. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're trailing by 7.
Here we go, fans. It's your Go City Crew. Here to hype you up. Thank you, Go City Crew. Give them a hand, fans.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Jokić. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, I tell you what, passes like that from Murray will keep his teammates working hard to get open because they know he'll find them.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Murray against Jokić Alexander. Murray, no good. Until they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And an intentional foul right there.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Taking 2 shots.
Take break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up by 9. And Dort hits them both.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's hear it for the starting 5 of your Oklahoma City Thunder. Starting at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, in the middle, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 55, Isaiah Stein. At power forward, 7 feet 1 inches, number 7, Chet Holmgren. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Doris, these teams have been on a collision course. Both coming in, playing their best basketball.
They are, Kevin, and when two teams that are red hot square off, it's almost like a barometer to see which one is actually better. So perfect time for these two teams to meet up.
Here's Holmgren. It's hauled in by Gordon. To the inside. Jokić kicks the quarter from past the arc. Goes back up. And Jokić gets it to go. Jokić has got the first points of the night for the Nuggets.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to Brown. Jokić with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock, outside Gordon. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Holmgren against Gordon. Down low. Jokić, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Jokić. T right on him. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. All guarded by Murray. Williams passes to Holmgren. Second shot opportunity. Good on the shot.
You love when guards crack back and try to help on the offensive glass. Shai doing work on the second chance opportunity.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
On the board is your high squad. We've got Church, you've got the noise. Let's hear it.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Russell Westbrook comes in for Christian Brown. .131 left to play in the first quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Trailing by 4. Jokić on top. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bounce pass for Westbrook. Jokić finds Westbrook. Watson for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 4. Wallace looking for an opening. Inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
He just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Murray against Wallace. Outside Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokić inside. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Back right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Jokić outside. To Westbrook. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. On up the court. And it's Wiggins missing. The Nuggets trail by 6. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City. And here's Denver. And here's Westbrook. Nothing on the board. Shoots from the elbow. Jump shot is good.
This mid-range area is right where Russell Westbrook is dialed into. He loves this sweet spot for his game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Time for your Thunder Girl. Come on, everyone.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Brown. And here is Jokić. Murray with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique this setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
And this system thrives on Murray's aggression. When he attacks, you can just feel the energy, and when he lays back, the offense becomes stagnant.
2 shots.
First one falls for. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Denver also making some changes. Jokić, he's checked in for Jokić. And it's Peyton Watson in for Porter. And so Murray nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
They can see the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Here's Brown. Still scoreless. To the middle. Here's Murray, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Mason Wallace. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Denver with a change here, too. Saric has checked in for Peyton Watson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:27 left here in the second. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Wallace. Dort a screen on Murray. 4 on the clock. Wallace kicks to Dort. Denver grabs the miss. Jokić finds Murray. Here's Saric. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Westbrook missing. They play the clock right. They go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Saric against Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. It's stolen by Saric. Pass to Brown. Takes it inside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now Holmgren. Over Saric. And so that's the end of the first half. Thunder out in front, leading by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Denver Nuggets.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, punched in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this game?
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. From downtown, Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Dort. Here's Brown. And he gets it to go. Brown's got the first basket of the second half here for the Nuggets.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Right side, Dort. It's Williams with the drive. Nice D from Porter. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokić, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Hartenstein with the screen on Murray. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
Denver calls timeout.
Dance game! Get ready, everyone! You see yourself on screen? Show us your best moves! Let's go! Oh, let's keep it going! You're on the big screen! Dance lesson.
Here's Murray. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Porter looking it over. Poked loose. It's stolen by Jordan. And the Thunder pushing it up now. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. That one goes in. Hartenstein's got 6.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Jokić high post. He's against Hartenstein. Jokić with it. 6 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokić from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokić. Alex Caruso is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And a switcher also for Denver. Westbrook's checked in. And Jokić drops them both. There's a minute 47 left here in the third quarter. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA. Make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. And here is Williams. Following Russell Westbrook's 3. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
43 seconds left to play here in the third. Jokić against Hartenstein. Westbrook wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokić.
Pre-shot preparation, right? The ability to catch and shoot is there for Russell Westbrook.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's Jokić with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Westbrook against Dort to the wing right side. Hartenstein. A three-pointer off the mark. With 1 on the clock. That shot off. The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score off.
Westbrook against Wallace. Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. Goes up with a strike. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, great work from Russell Westbrook. The closer he is, the more aggressive he becomes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Murray outside. Out left of the wing. Wallace against Westbrook. Williams with the block. And they get it back.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. That's going to send Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokić. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Denver also making some changes. Jokić, he's checked in for Saric. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
One shot.
What you love about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokić. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 8. Williams looking over the floor. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokić. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And not easy defending Jokić. His height puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped up there.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
And he can't hit the second.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Bryant. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Nuggets. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Jokić kicks to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokić. Jokić has got 3 assists now in this one. 1:43 left in the fourth. Here's Jokić Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Jokić Alexander's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
It's very long, and SGA is so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Pass to Jokić.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Denver, Nikola Jokić. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. And Jokić drops them both. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page.
It's time for some teachers. Three t-shirts for the loudest section. Make some noise. We've got teachers coming your way, fans. Who needs one? Make some noise. Who wants a t-shirt?
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He likes the effort, he likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. Let's see if they can get it done.
Okay, David, much appreciated. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Holmgren against Gordon, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Jokić. Releases. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Outside, Jokić Alexander. Wants to get it over to Dort, and does. Back to Jokić Alexander. The shot's good. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Porter dishes to Murray. Goes to the reverse layup and clips it in. There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, trying to find Jokić. Gets it to him.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Porter passes to Murray. It's stolen by Hartenstein. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Get loud and loud, hear it. It's T-shirt time, everyone. Let's get loud.
Jokić with the bucket.
For 3.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one thing you've got to do on the floor tonight, box out.
Two elite rebounding teams here, VA, so making sure that possessions count. Work to get the best possible shot you can in the half court, because you know there's not going to be a lot of second opportunities in this one.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray deciding where to go with it. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray's shot is good.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Oh, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander, and he makes it on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And last season, Brett, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top three, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team again to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season. I just don't think that Jokić is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Gordon outside. Pass to Brown. Outside Porter. Here's Jokić. Fires. High post. Williams grabs the board.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third bucket of the night.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. He can add some spunk to your team.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Here's Jokić. Money from 17 feet out.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Jokić. Pass to Porter. Brown passes to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Jokić with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray from outside. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him. He's got 12.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Porter. Gordon with a screen on Williams. Here's Porter. That's That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Murray. Here's Jokić. Shoots over Hartenstein. Misses the baby hook. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are.
Pass to Watson. Outside Porter. Jokić outside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for four qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. And here are the Thunder now, following the score by Denver. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul of the game. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, John Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Now here's Caruso. He's scoreless. Wiggins, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Westbrook. Jokić outside. To the inside. Brown passes to Watson. The Nuggets need to get one up. Porter's shot is off. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. It's a three-point game. Misses off the right iron. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the former league MVP in 2017. A long list of accomplishments for Russell Westbrook.
Well, how many times, BA, have we seen players celebrated in the way that Russell has been as one of the best players in the league, move in transition to a role off the bench? He's done it with a lot of grace, a lot of class, and has been very accepting of his new role.
He's off on the first.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
Jokić is checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Watson. And the second free throw is good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Inside. Stolen by Jokić. And here comes the break. Here's Porter. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He can get out and run. Porter Jr. getting out into the lane, helping out the break.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now here's Hartenstein. Doesn't go that time.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Jokić finds Murray. And here's Porter to the left side wing. Brown passes to Jokić. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander to get back on track. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
And the Nuggets call time here.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Thunder Girl.
Wallace, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Denver. The Nuggets trail. Murray passes to Jokić. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And a statement from Jamal: when he gets that kind of room, he's capable of throwing it down.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Williams against Porter. There's a screen. From 13. Yeah, that one's good. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. To the middle. Here's Jokić. Look at Jokić working inside.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
A deep three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight...
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. So far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team, but all tied up at the half. Are they getting, I don't know, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. You've got to have that killer instinct at all times. Maybe this is a wake-up call for him to get him back on track.
Close games like this certainly help keep us awake, right, Shaq?
There he is again. He has like...
What
what's
happened?
it called when you have the sleeping disorder?
Rip Van Shackle.
There it is.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Outside Porter. Dort with a steal. And he banks in the layup.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
Denver is shooting an efficient 57% tonight. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
From deep, Holmgren. 4-3, Holmgren!
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the three right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Back to Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
And Murray drops them both. And here is Williams. Porter pulls it in. Hartenstein against Jokić. Over to the wing. Brown passes to Jokić. Down low. Here's Murray. Jokić finds Murray. Outside for Porter. Here's Brown. Williams defending. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Porter. Now here's Gordon. Here's Jokić. Drills the elbow jumper. Jokić has got 8 points.
Good quick decision from Jokić. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
For Denver, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now a timeout called by Denver. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
For your own city crew.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Denver with a change here too. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Brown. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Murray passes to Porter. Now here's Jokić. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And this is the challenge Jokić possesses for opposing teams. He's so good at getting these types of calls.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Jokić. 2 shots.
One's off.
Well, it's so hard to try to defend Joker. You never know what it is that he's going to do. And because of that great vision, he's got great counter.
And he sinks the second.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Outside, Williams. They grab their own miss. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
What a save by Gilgeous-Alexander, just outworking the defense for a second look.
Murray passes to Westbrook. Gordon with a screen on Gordon. Inside and stolen by Williams. Dort against Porter. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Williams. Dort's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Hartenstein against Jokić. Pass to Porter. 5 on the clock. To the wing on the left. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Wallace. Outside, Williams. Back to Wallace. Williams against Jokić. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Murray. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Meeting the defense with a tenacious will to score. Murray giving you that effort.
Wallace with it. Wiggins looking around. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes. That makes makes it 9 for 13 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
The Nuggets want a timeout.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen and you know what to do, show us your moves. You have the camera on you. Next dancer.
Getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. He's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Murray. To the wing, right side. Here's Jokić. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. From the stripe. Outside for Dort. From downtown. Counted from distance. And the Thunder lead by 6.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D. And there's your 3.
Pass to Jokić.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First team foul. Shooting for Denver, Nikola Jokić. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 5. Jokić drops them both.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Gilgeous Alexander against Murray. They get it back. Hartenstein. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the second.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokić, and Jokić throws it down.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokić is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander, and they pick up 2. Gilgeous Alexander's got 22.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Murray against Gilgeous Alexander. Now here's Jokić. Tight defense on him. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA on the move. Here's Holmgren. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And stolen by Hartenstein. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Pass to Jokić. Hartenstein pulls it in.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And here is Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Gordon. Williams passes to Hartenstein and stolen by Jokić. Murray's shot is good. Here's Dort, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Denver. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
It's time for defense.
We see Oklahoma City get the win here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.